the answer to that question is yes, right? See, you are in a situation where you're looking for some type of option to pay off this debt and get it behind you because, correct. So, when you think of debt settlement and when you look at debt settlement, like you said, you did some research on it, realize that debt settlement isn't what the credit card companies want you to do. They want you to keep making these minimum payments on a monthly basis, right? Because, correct. So, exactly. So if you keep making those minimum payments, I guess without even looking at any options whatsoever, if you just look at your current situation right now, if you continue to keep making minimum payments on this debt, which in your case scenario is a $1,375 a month, in that ballpark, right? If you continue making that minimum payment, you do nothing. You don't charge a credit on your credit card ever again. You just get laser focused on paying off your debt, right? That's your mentality. That's the mindset. Let's say you do nothing and you just continue to make those minimum payments of $1,375 every single month, clock in, clock out, struggling, don't have very much money left over at the end of the month if something were to happen. How long do you think it would actually take to pay down your debt right now by doing that option? $6 years? Okay, is that just something that you just, where does that number come from on your side of things? Okay, that would make sense, right? If you take the amount of money that you owe, you divide it by the 1375, and you add maybe a couple, money for interest, right? Some money for interest. That's what you just did right now, right? Okay, so it's actually going to take you probably 15, 20, 25 years, and I know that just went from 15 to 25 years real quick, but if you go ahead and take a look, earlier I asked if you had access to any one of your statements. Like for instance, the Bank of America one that you have a $22,000 balance on. Do you have access to that statement right now? Yeah. Can you just take it out? This is directly from Bank of America. This is, I'm not doing anything weird with numbers on my side of things, right? Math doesn't lie. Okay, so on that statement, on the right-hand side, or it's on the statement, on the front of the statement, there's a minimum payment warning, it says. And it gives you two options. It gives you, if you just make this minimum payment, it's going to take you this long to pay off, and then it'll give you an option of like you pay an additional $100 or $200, you can pay it off in a certain period of time. How long does it say by making minimum payments on that debt, it'll take to pay off your debt? 23 years. So credit card interest is compounding interest. It's different than simple interest. So simple interest would be like a car loan or a fixed loan. Compounding interest, yeah, it's amazing, right? So if you continued right now, just to get back to our thought process, without even talking about anything, right? Because I think we started this conversation on the wrong foot. I want to be able to understand. I want you to understand. I want to help you. So if you just continue making that $1,375, it's not going to take 6 years. It's going to take 23 years. And I realize that's only one of the 5 debts you have. But those other 4 debts, if you pull out the statements on them, are going to be very similar to that 23 years to pay off the debt.